Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, AQUARIUM. So it's pretty hot sometime outside. It's like 31 degrees or 35 degrees Celsius outside for you, like 90 for Fahrenheit for Americans. So you need to find a cheap way to cool down those aquarium. So I did a search on Amazon trying to find like the cheapest fan we can find and that will work for our aquarium. And I found the one. It's the Boyu fan aquarium, cooling fan for aquarium, whatever. So the reason why I bought this one is because they have a clip, and this is the biggest feature for me was those clip, and it's pretty handy when it comes like to just install into your aquarium. You just put it on the side of the aquarium and you just use the screw that is over there, turn on over here, and that's it. It's all I have to do. After that, what's pretty cool also is it can rotate. Let's say you have an aquarium, you can rotate through face down the aquarium like that, so you're gonna be more aggressive. So you're gonna have like way more evaporation with your aquarium. So what I did, I dismantled this aquarium fans and to see just what it looked like inside, because I'm always curious and I thought you might be as curious as me. So I took apart everything to see how they were mounted. And let me say it's pretty simple. So it's basically just really small fan, and they basically like just multiply the number of fan, and that's pretty much it. With a cable like this, and I measured the cable is 1.5 meters, so it's about less than 5 feet. So it's a little bit sometimes short, sometimes just good enough. But I wish it was like maybe the double or something like that, just to make it easier. I don't know why the Chinese sometimes they make like short power cable like that. I don't know why I don't know, but at least the price is pretty cheap. So I'm not going to do like an unboxing, to be honest, because it's pretty straightforward to what's come inside of the box. It's basically this and this. That's it. Actually, there's another thing. It comes also with a certificate of quality control. It's pretty funny when you read what is written on the paper. I have no clue what it means, honestly. It's bullshit. It said, after a strict quality control process, the product is qualified and accords with all rules concerned. It's approved for release. Whatever it means. It's bullshit. Certificate of quality. I mean, like it's when it's Chinese stuff, it's like it doesn't mean anything.
I hate when people underestimate my fastness. I'm fast. I'm so fast, you couldn't even comprehend how fast I am.
God damn it! What is your problem? You're gonna ruin my fucking fan?
But honestly, they work. So just for example, I had one of my aquarium, and I had about like 30 degrees Celsius. And I was able to turn down to a 27.5. So I can lose, depending on the aquarium size and how aggressive you put the fan on the aquarium, and you can lose up to 2.5 degrees Celsius. This was from my experience, but this is the maximum I think you can achieve. You cannot go lower than that. And basically the limitation, honestly, is because of the size of the fan. They are really small. Which means when you have a small fan, it creates more noise. So let me show you how much noise it makes, or let me hear for you the sound that it makes. As you probably hear, they are a little bit noisy when it comes to survive the shrimp, the fish, the corals and stuff like that. The noise doesn't really matter that much. So I wish they were a little bit bigger than this to just avoid a little bit of noise and also to have like a better performance. But the good thing with that is when you have like a small space, this compact fan like that in a series, it comes pretty handy. So there's always like a good and a bad thing when it comes to size. So for example, I bought this one. It's like the 602 model, which come with the 2 fan. So 604, pretty much simple, the model. So yeah, it was pretty handy for me because I have like a small aquarium with the plants, and I was able to just put on the side of aquarium, really simple, and it fit very well. So I was really pleased with that, and it worked pretty well for that aquarium. So if you wonder the size of the gap for those clipping, so you can fit into your aquarium, it's about 13 to 14 millimeters, and which is 0.5 inches, I think. And so yeah, you can squeeze a little bit because it's plastic, so maybe you can squeeze. But if you have an aquarium that have like, you know, the black border, like extra border, which is super annoying, it's like, I know there's a lot of you that still have this type of aquarium, but all my aquarium are rimless. But so this is gonna be a problem for you, I think, but you can always like just cut a little bit so you can fit inside. This is our PC fan that I bought on Amazon. It's like a DIY project that I made just super quick during a day, and because it was super hot, and I just used those PC fan. So I just took like one of my old electronic device, and I cut the wire basically, and I made sure like I used the correct voltage and ampere and all this stuff, and just basically reunite those 2 wires together. I don't have any complaint, honestly. They don't make noise, they perform pretty well, they are like much stronger than that. And by the way, if you buy those Boyu aquarium fan, so if you feel like it's like a breeze and it's not like super strong, that means you have like a faulty product. I'm saying that because I read some review on Amazon and on internet, and I saw some people having issue with that, but they just refound, they replaced, and they were working properly. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So there's a little bit of limitation. Like I wouldn't use this kind of fan for like maybe, I don't know, like 60 gallons and up or whatever. So those aquarium fans are made more like for nano aquarium, like a mid-range, 40 gallons maximum to 60 maybe. I don't know, it depends on the situation and your ambient room. So for me to just drop down the temperature for like $25 or $35, whatever, it was pretty cheap compared to other brand, like it's $70 sometime, or like $200. So they are really cheap compared to that. I don't know why they are so expensive, the other brand. It's basically like PC fan almost, and yeah, it's like, why is it so expensive? Anyway, so this is really cheap. So they have different model, like depending on the size of your aquarium. Just pick like the biggest one, honestly. For me, I had the nano aquarium, and this one like fit like perfectly for this nano aquarium, so I was pleased with this one. Well, honestly, just go with like the bigger version if you can. So this is how I cool down my saltwater aquarium, my plants aquarium for the shrimp, etc, etc. And yes, honestly, it's a cheaper way with like maybe a AC also. It helped a lot. So I hope this video you find the information you were looking for, and give me a like if you can. It will really help my videos. I'm struggling with that. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.